And we are live. We are 1 minute late, but we are live. I am just going to put these hair clips in because my fringe is not fringing. To be honest, none of my hair is. I'll just give it a shake. Let's brush it again because I brushed it once, but it wasn't. Bad hair day. Bad hair day. Right, guys, I'm going to get the link and put it on YouTube, Instagram and stuff. Let me just tie this up the best I can. Now I'm going to clip my fringe out of the way. Probably be best to use the blonde clips. Got egghead right now. Gonna have good morning, Limelight Vinty. Hope you're good. Hope you had a good day. Hope you're having a good Monday. It's a fresh week. Ready for a brand new week? Yeah, I think so. Hopefully it's better than last week. So yeah, I'm kind of ready for a new week, I think. That one needs to be a bit further up. That's a bit better. Right, I still look like an idiot, but hey ho. Yes, I'm good fun. Didn't go to car boots at the weekend. Oh, so weather, or you just didn't go? I ended up going to 4. And I didn't go to that new one. It's not a new one. I didn't go to the new one to me because originally the weather was going to be shite. But then the weather changed, so I went to my favourite and it was a bit of a disaster. I'm just going to copy a link, get it sent over to Instagram. Just bear with for 1 second. Right, that's sent over to Instagram. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want that. I want to copy that link. Copy. And I'm just going to do my Instagram post. Good morning. Can't ever do discard. Good morning, everyone. We are live on YouTube at 9:34. Started at 9:31. I was 1 minute late because I wasn't organised. But come and say hello. Come and see what my week's been like and what I missed out on yesterday. That is still haunting me. Let's see if this will go on straight away. So yeah, yesterday we originally were going to go to Nut Hill Farm in Guildford before we saw the wet weather. Then yesterday was meant to be, so last weekend, yesterday was meant to be wet. So he's right, we'll go to Prospect Park on Saturday and have Sunday off. Anyway, every day the weather changed. On Monday when we looked, Sunday was going to be fine. We were like, okay, we'll go to Nut Hill. Then Tuesday it was wet. Wednesday it was meant to be wet. We thought, right, we'll leave Sunday and just go to Prospect. And it was meant to be wet, and it wasn't. And then we got to Friday, and none of the weather forecasts could make their mind up where this rain was going to be. So we were still up and ahhing. And Saturday evening when we checked, it was going to be sunny. But we didn't want another long drive to Nut Hill, which is quite far for us. So we were going to go to our second favourite, Reading on Swallowfield, A33. But Mum was like, well, it's going to be that nice. Why don't we go back to Brookfield? You never know. You get more sellers at Brookfield, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah. But because they've been forecasting rain the whole week, people probably hadn't sorted out. Anyway, Mum twisted my arm and we went to Brookfield, which was fabulous. It was Brookfield. It was good, except for something I missed out on, which I will talk about in later on. So it was a bit gutting. And then I missed out on something on eBay, and then I missed out on something on Facebook, and it's just been a missing out weekend. So that was devastating, especially the thing I missed out on yesterday, because I'm going to tell you a story of something else. So the lady that got something yesterday at Brookfield that we should have got was a lady that upset my friend when I weren't there. My friend was trying to buy some Sylvanian families out the boot, and there was two stall holders, one here that was dealing with Kelly, and one over here that was like putting up a rail. And Kelly was said, "Can I have a look at your Sylvanian when you get out?" And that first lady said, "Yeah, just give me a second." And Kelly was waiting. So this other lady came and said, "Can I have a look at your Sylvanian?" And they said, the first lady said, "No, this lady's looking first." So second lady that asked, the lady we don't like, went round to the second store saying, "Can I have a look at your Sylvanian? How much is it?" And she handed the cash and sold it to that lady without consulting the main stall holder. So she and got a bit issuey, and I'm like, you don't do that. That's not boot sale etiquette. But yes, I really wanted to do it to her because she got something really good, but I couldn't do it. One, because I'm on camera, and two, I'm not like that. You've had it first, but the seller, the stallholder yesterday, underpriced it so much what she got yesterday, because one of the items sells for £68 on her own, and she paid 65 for the whole lot. And I'm like, I couldn't even stay at the store when he bought out the next box. She had a bag for 50, and then he bought out another box, and they were £1.50 a doll. That is a clue. £1.50 a doll. Oh, I was absolutely gutted, fuming, frustrated. And Mum's like, "You need to let it go. It wasn't meant for us." I'm like, "Yeah, but I needed that. That would have just been the icing on the cake because we got bread and butter items. Yes, it keeps the store ticking over, but when this has been your worst month for returns, we've had 3 returns this month, which is probably our worst. We normally get 1 or 2. This month we've had 3. Well, 2 and a potential 1. Depends if we can resolve it because it's a global shipping one, which is an absolute pain in the rear end. So yeah, weekend's been a bit of a pain in the rear end. So yeah, hope everyone's had a bit of a better week than us. Yes, we had some decent Facebook pickups in the week. But still could have been better. So yeah. I don't know. He hasn't opened a case, he just messaged, and we're trying just to like sort it out satisfactorily for everyone. He hasn't opened a case or a return. He's just messaged saying, "How can we deal with it?" Basically. But it's a £32 item. So what do you do? And what annoys me most is, okay, Mum always moans at me, one, not to overpack and not to underpack. But she definitely underpacked this and didn't put enough protection around it because it is our box and it is damaged and there's no fragile tape or stickers on it. And it was fragile. You know what the post is like, especially going overseas. I was going to start a return at eBay Resort, I think. Well, yeah, potentially. What he said is, basically, it's a Furby, quite an unusual Furby, and all he said is, because it was a £32, the photo of the box is attached. It's more about the battery contact issue because apparently, what the problem was, apparently all the battery compartments had been crushed and came loose because we left the bottom off so that it didn't talk. There was major leakage from old batteries. Well, if there was, I didn't notice it because when I cleaned it, it was clean. So that's a load of comedy shot. And an intermittent operation. I've already tried to claim, but was not free. In addition, the packaging was too weak. The box was crushed. The battery compartment opened and all the parts were loose inside, unfortunately. Appears to be only some scratches from that. I'm more worried about the battery contacting since the Furby switches off and on sometimes on its own. I think sending it back would cost too much, but I can bring it on Wednesday to a local repair shop and ask whether they can fix it. That would usually cost €15 to €20. Is that okay? So I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know. We might talk to eBay. It's our first ever GSP issue. We had someone try before. We had someone a long time ago this year. So they bought an Louvre Belladot in February. Sounds like a scam to me. I don't know. The box was damaged. And the photos to prove it. So it's definitely not a scam. The box was damaged, completely crushed in. Mum didn't put any fragile tape or bubble wrap, which I was really angry about. So I'm going to be watching her packaging. And this is why once I'm all set up properly, I'm going to do everything because, no offense, I know Mum's trying to help and ease the stress, but 2 things she's packaged recently are being returned. And I haven't packed anything recently. So I don't think it's a scam because it would cost a lot to send back. But it wouldn't actually get back to us. It would be sent back to GSP and they will probably cover it. But I don't think it's a scam because you sent pictures of how badly the packaging was damaged and the Furby. So it got to the hub okay because they would have reported the damage otherwise. And it was from the hub to him, but the box was damaged. I don't think he would have done the damage to the box himself. It wouldn't. So I don't know. Asking to raise a return. I'm sure both of you'll get refunded. Don't admit the mum's poor packaging. Well, yeah. Then that's eBay's fault. They'll have to pay out. Well, I'll speak to Mum, see what she wants to do. Because we won't get it back either way. So what do you do? Maybe we'll do that. And he'll get his money back and I'll get money back. He hasn't opened the return, so I haven't lost anything yet. So I'll speak to Mum when she gets up. She won't be up yet. She can read that and then we'll have a business meeting. But I am a bit furious with her recently because we've got this Disney headband coming back because she put it in a small box and no bubble wrap, which I use too much bubble wrap, but at least it's protected. Sorry, this week's been a bit of a furious week. So yeah, I'm hoping that we can resolve that. If you pay him 20 for the repair, he'll probably come back and said it cost 30 to fix. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking, but I need to talk to Mum. Even though it's my business, she does all the behind the scenes stuff sometimes. And it's why I get frustrated sometimes. I'm like, Mum, step back. I can pack. She's like, yeah, but I'm trying to help relieve the stress. I'm like, I'm not stressed. The only one making me stress is like you not trusting me and taking over. I think she enjoys the helping and thinks she's helping. But all I need her to do is drive me to the car boot sales and pick up my Facebook Marketplace. I can do 95% of everything else. And this is why I can't wait to have the shed because it'll be a separate place and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna see what happens. But apparently I don't know, it was frustrating. What I also don't get about the Disney headband is the box wasn't crushed. So I don't know how that got damaged because it wasn't damaged when it left here. But also, mum's been under a lot of pressure with grandchildren duties. And how many days left on the shed countdown? So, what's today? How many days until the 29th of September? You'll get a video from the weekend today, from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all joined together because I kind of failed on Thursday because I was babysitting my niece and nephew, so I couldn't really film. How many days to the 29th September? It's the 8th today. Many days until 29th September. So there's 21 days. 21 days to go. We've got to do some work in the garden this week as well. We're also selling with my brother on the 21st of September at Weyhill and potentially 28th. I also want to sell at Shepperton on the 20th, but Mum said we won't have enough. She doesn't realise how much I'm going to clear. Sorry, I'm just... stuff bugging me at the moment. So 3 weeks, 21 days. So yeah. So once that shed is up and ready, I'll be moving stuff over there and doing a lot of sorting out. I got 4 boot sales over the weekend by accident. We originally were only going to do Saturday to Prospect, but Sunday we ended up going to Brookfield, Winchester, and then we had to do a Facebook pickup in Andover, which we had to drive past the Weyhill car boot. So she dropped me there, and I got some bits and bats. So yeah, we got big plans. We got things coming. So yeah, with the 21st day countdown today, I've got 4 boot sales and crazy thing low. Well, next weekend, a washout at the moment. 40% rain all day for Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, the last boats I didn't get much at. I got 2 bags and something big, but nothing. The other reason, Mum was trying to cheer me up because I missed something really, really good on the first boot sale on Sunday. So we went to Brookfield, and I had just gone back to the car, and I went back to the row I was just doing. I should have gone to the nearest row. I came back up the nearest row, and I saw this lady getting a large Monster High doll and a bag of Monster High bits for 15. Then she says, "Have you got any more?" And he brings out a box about that big, that square, with all Monster High dolls for £1.50 each. I couldn't do anything. It's the same lady that backstabbed my friend on the surveillance stuff. I couldn't do anything. She had first dibs, but £1.50 each. She got the whole lot for 65. I was furious. And then my friend told me the story about this Fanian, and it's the same lady. I was even more furious. I was like, boot sale etiquette fail there. I was just like so angry, so like, if I had come down the nearest row or stayed in the nearest row and hadn't gone back to the car, they could have been mine. Marco Bolo, car boot connoisseur. Morning, Lucy. Morning. Welcome. Your new name. Hello. Welcome. So yeah, I was absolutely furious. I'm really disappointed. Nearly to tears because yes, I've got the shed coming, but I need materials for the base, which is going to cost about 500, roughly, with my brother's discount. I've got to pay my brother a wage, which we got the wage, how much it's going to be. I'm not going to tell you that right now because that'll be in the cost. And then I need the money for the racking and the money for storage boxes. That are all the same. I have quite a bit of money in PayPal, but obviously I need to save some for purchases like Facebook Marketplace, boot sales while they're still on, stuff like that. So my funds aren't loads, and those dolls would have just got, they're rarer dolls, and it would have got the eyes on the door and stuff, and I was just so gutted to tears. So Mum was trying to like cheer me up and give me an extra boot sale and an extra video, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll go. Probably won't get anything. Got 2 bags and a big thing for, I don't even know what I spent. So yeah, I've done 1 Saturday, 3 Sunday. So yeah, I wasn't being greedy. It just happened that way. It was just luck of the draw. if we hadn't have been going to Andover to do the Facebook pickup and driving past the boot sale, I wouldn't have got the third boot sale Sunday. Good morning, reseller George. Hope you're well. Hope you're feeling better. So yeah, it was just a bonus. Still absolutely fuming and gutted about the Monster High. So yeah, can't do anything about it. But hey ho, you win some, you lose some, and they've got to move on. Easier said than done when it's Monster High. Still furious. Yeah, just doing up a double garage for eBay cost me a small fortune. Yeah, it does, and that's the thing. If I had got those Monster Highs, I could have left that boots out early and been really chilled and not worried about the other two. But because I didn't, I was literally in tears, and I wasn't taking it out on Mum. But I also was nearly in tears because Mum twisted my arm to go there, and we just got bread and butter stuff. Yes, it gets eyes on the stores, but you need the gems, you need the gold, you need the gold dust to get the eyes on the store. Then they look at your other stuff and think, wow, they've got this and this and this, so we'll do a bundle and I just, oh, it was frustrating, really frustrating and miss. Good morning, Scooby Shaggy. Hope you're better. Hope you're well. Like I say, hope you're better. Hope you're good. Hope you had a good weekend if you went and bought anywhere. So yeah, a little bit frustrated this morning. What can I do? I missed it. It wasn't meant for me or Kelly. And like Kelly said, something better come away. Let's blooming hope so, because I need something really good. Because I also missed out on a really good Sylvanian family deal on Facebook Marketplace because Mum was like, oh, it's a bit much when one of the families sell for £128. I was like, this is the other thing. Because Mum's like that with some of the Facebook pickup I sent her. It's too far away, or it's too much money in petrol. But if she sees it, she'll be like, okay, I'll go and get that. I'm like, seriously, Mum, if it's you that find something and you want it or think it's good, you should go and get it, even if it's too far away in her eyes. But if it's me say it and it's something good, she's like, oh, it's too far, it's a lot of money. And then by the time we actually message, it's gone. It's like, my plan is eventually to have 2 or 3 people in each city and county in the UK who can pick up me stuff and either have joint access to my account or send me the stuff. Either way, so I have more stock coming in, a stock rotation. It's just, yeah, I was a bit devastated. I can't do much about it now, but it's like the second Monster High bundle I've missed out on recently. Like, I see a lot come up on Facebook Market, but like people want 300-400 quid for them. Yeah, there might be a little bit of profit, but yeah. Also, another plan of future is next year when I'm selling at like Shepperton or Weyhill, I'm going to hand out leaflets saying I buy toys, I sell toys, can do consignment, and like help people, which might be a way to go about some stuff. So yeah, I might do toy consignment next year, end of next year. Gonna hand out leaflets, see what happens, and give like a business email and stuff. And hopefully by then my YouTube would be to a perfect size that I can like show people, be like, this is my portfolio, this is what I do, this is how much they roughly sell for. We can split if it's a good item, or if it's bread and butter, I'll be like, right, that is a bread and butter item, that just goes for this amount of money. I would rather buy the bread and butter items off you. The rarer items, I would try and do like a split somehow, so that they don't have to take them. Had a thunderstorm, but still gambled a jumble trail. Managed to find a 5 drive. Most people didn't bother setting up. Picked up a few bits though. Hoping I got enough content to stretch a video out. The first boot sale, we were just finishing, and the thunderstorm started at Weyhill. It was hilarious. And one of the comments on Weyhill's Facebook is 3 minutes of rain and everyone packed up and disappeared. I was like, yeah, but there was thunder, not just rain. So yeah, sorry, my hair's annoying me so it's not tied up tight enough. So yeah, everyone was rushing out afterwards. Craziness, 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 craziness. So yeah, we don't get jumble trails or jumble yard sales around here much. That's one thing we lack. One thing we lack. So yeah, that's basically the week. So Monday, what did I do last Monday? It was photographing Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thursday we were babysitting. Friday we went to the garden centre. Saturday was car boot, and Sunday was car boots. At the moment, the weather's looking unpredictable for this weekend. I would love to have jumbo trails near me. So would I. The only thing is, unless you can walk around all the houses, it would be a bit of a pain. See, where I live, there's not enough houses. We're in a six. If you imagine a country house, like a proper country house, that's us. Very limited. Shop's like 5-6 miles away. No bus stop for 5-6 miles at least. So yeah, there's a village about 5 miles that way that could do your jumbo trail. See, that's another thing. I want to get like a couple of villages near me. So where my brother lives, I want to like try and arrange like a jumbo trail or something. Like put the idea out there and they could sell and make some money. But the problem is arranging it, getting people interested. We had loads here in Norfolk. I found all my best stuff at the trails. See, when I came to Norfolk earlier this year, we were near Hopton-on-Sea, and we looked, but there was just nothing. There was one little house outside the holiday resort, but there was nothing there. It was like, yeah. My car broke and in the garage been fixed. And you don't realise how much you use a car till you don't have one. So true. Or until you can't drive. So when mum has her operation, she has to have 6 to 8 weeks off. And every time it finishes maximum 6 weeks. And obviously we have to rely on other people. So yeah. I have an idea of what car I want because the car I want, you can remove both lots of back seats. So it's an automatic. It's not a van, but it's not a people carrier, big people carrier. It's like in between. It's low on insurance, and you can remove the back seats, so it would be good for putting stock in. Also, I was thinking if I pass my test and we get it, like mum can be the main driver, which means it'll be even cheaper than with both of us insured on it because I won't be the main driver. But that's just ideas, and yeah. That car sounds like what I need. I'll show you what it is. Hang on. I think it's like, I never put this one exactly. No, it's not that one. Well, I'm going to show you which one it is. It's similar. There's a couple versions. So this is one of them. This is a Caddy Max Live, but apparently according to Google, these ones you can remove both lots of back seats, but it would also be useful when mum's doing all her grandchildren. She can get all, I think Maggie, Oscar, Oliver, all 4 in, plus me if I was going as well. It's probably a hassle to remove the seats. You have to like unscrew them, But for boot sales and big Facebook pickups would be fantastic. Obviously, I would need to get a sat nav put in the front. It's not the one I'm getting, obviously. But looks great. I've been watching car camera and you just sleep in your car and have no tent. Yeah? I couldn't do it. I couldn't sleep in my car and I couldn't camp. So it's just an idea. Yeah, well, the funny thing is, if we hadn't gone to Brookfield and we were going to Reading yesterday, we were babysitting at my niece's house, which is literally my sister's house. And the boots I originally were going to Reading was up the road. And I said to Mum, "Oh, if we're going to Reading, we can just drive up there and camp and sleep in the car," as a joke. And obviously Mum giggled because she was trying to twist my arm to go to Brookfield, which was okay. We just got bread and butter items. So who knows if we did any good yesterday. I don't have a clue. I've got to find my tripod's over there. I've got to put my vlog camera on charge in a bit to, one, film the shed video for tomorrow, and 2, film the hauls. Because I've got 3 hauls to get through, but I don't know when I'll get to film because I've got to empty the car this morning because we have got a smallish Facebook pickup coming in. Nothing too mad, nothing too crazy, just like small. No bolo, unfortunately. Bolos are not seems to be coming my way right now, which is frustrating. So yeah, I've got. What's your plan for today? So my plan for today is to get my orders out, then do the sale video, then I've got a photograph 24 today, but I also need to get 3 hauls out of the car done. Plus, I need to get through all the chaos in the kitchen again because, yeah, we clear the chaos, then we bring more chaos. I also want to order some storage boxes off of Asda because there's some good price ones at the moment. And then I want to do some tidying in my bedroom if I get a chance to. So that's the plan for today, and listing, obviously. So yeah, lots of little things. If I can get a chance to do a bit of my bedroom, because my bedroom needs doing. We're gonna look at. Last week I was bitten by something really nasty, and we don't know what it is. If it's no better tomorrow, we're gonna actually go to the doctors and see if they can work out what bit me, or if I need anything stronger cream or whatever. But yeah, I just seem to get bitten by every animal under the sun. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop to the toilet. I will be right back, and I'm actually gonna turn the microphone off. So I'll see you in a sec. Sorry about that. And obviously, Mum's doing the Facebook pickup. Oh, hang on. Morning, Mama. You know I'm doing my live stream, so don't say anything not good.
All right.
Sorry.
Hello, everybody. No, it's all right. I'll let me know when you're finished. Bye.
Well, it'll be finished about 10:30. I started at 9:30. I do an hour.
That's all right. Bye.
All right, bye. Have you got your watch hours at from home? She's mum. I was on the toilet. She normally doesn't get up until 11, so that was a shock. So I'll just go onto YouTube and show you. Why is YouTube on here? Let me get this up. Let's go to YouTube. YouTube Studio. It's loading. Oh, hello, new subscriber. Welcome. Right, earnings. So I'm at 3,511. So not too far away. We still got a little way to go. A little push needed. Obviously, as soon as I can will be great. Yeah, I don't know if she saw that Facebook pickup I sent her. I know she's gonna say it's too far. I'm gonna send it to her again so she sees it. Right. But yeah, so she normally doesn't get up until 11 on her sleeping tablet day. She has a sleeping tablet once a week because she doesn't sleep very well. And it's always a Monday. And basically, she normally takes it and goes to bed. And she doesn't get up until like 10:30, 11. So that was a shocker. We have also got some offers. Do I accept? So that's on at $54.99. What's the offer? So it's on at $54.99 and someone's offered £42.61 and I paid £2.50. Do I take it or do I leave it? Do I take it or do I leave it? Do I take the offer? I would take it. I'm tempted. It's just me another thing to find out the dining room. Tempted. Anyone else? Someone saying take it, but I'm tempted. And then what else? That is on a. Let me go. See what that's on. Take it. And that's on at $11.99. When did it come in? Where did I buy that? Let me just look when I bought that. I think I might. Go to the offers on here. Pending offers. That's what I need. Everyone's saying take it. Good morning, James. Good morning. We're just deciding whether I should take this offer. So I've got 3 live offers at the moment. It's on at $54.99 and they've offered $42.61. Okay, on your head, beam it. But yeah, I did pay £2,50. It's got an hour and 4 minutes. You got. Oh, it's going back to Yorkshire. I might see it again in the future. If Mum shoots me, it's on your lot of heads. That is true. But after yesterday, what I missed out on. Oh, you should have been here. I told you the story. I told the story about the Monster High dolls I missed yesterday. Absolutely fuming and gutting. Especially because it went to a lady that me and my friend don't like. Just don't get me started on them. Don't. Because it was one of the giant dolls as well within the bundle for 65 quid. And there was an awful lot of dolls. And I'm just so fuming. So fuming. Yeah, but this was about, they had one giant doll, the studio, a bag of stuff, and then the box was this big, that long, 60, 70 dolls at £1.50 each. She got the whole lot for 65. But also, if you watch this back, you'll hear the story of how me and my friend don't like her because she was a bit, what's the word? Backstabbing, bit. She didn't use the right boot sale etiquette before, in my opinion. Yeah, well, these were £1.50, had the accessories, and because I did tell me and Mum did tell the chap who sold them that he way underpriced them. Absolutely fuming. The video is not coming out to February. Oh my god. I think I don't see the box, but I think I've got it on my email, so let me see if I can show you the clip. I'll try and find them. No, it's not the first one. Not the first one. I can't show you the clip, but because I had literally gone to the car to empty the couple of bags I had got, and just to get a fresh bag because it was really slow. It was a bit disappointing, especially as Mum trusted my arm to go there. Anyway, I walked back into the row I was doing, which was the first bad move. Always go to the nearest row when you're walking back in from the car. I should have gone to the nearest row, not the first. The row I just pretty much done once. I should have gone to the nearest, but I walked back down the row, which is really a long row. It's not a short row. You think Hampton Courts was a long row. Brookfield's about, not double, but like 6 more cars long. Anyway, walk back down the row. I was just done before going to the car. Go up the next row and see her getting this giant Monster High doll, the studio, and a bag of accessory. She says how much. He said 15 for that. And she said, yeah, I'll take that. Have you got any more dolls? And then he pulls out the box at £1.50 each. I'm like, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't butt in and be like, I'll give you 3 quid, 4 quid each. One, because I'm not like that, even though I wish I was, because she's not a nice person. 2, I have the camera and I have my manners and I know boot sale etiquette. But I wanted to bid her up because they were worth, I don't even know how much she got. I just hope the limbs are broken, the hair is cut, and they're missing all the accessories. Sorry, I'm just really. It's one of those things, and it's just frustrating because it would have been the icing on the cake for the boot sale for me, especially as Mum twisted my arm about going, and you don't see Monster High very often. Yeah. Oh, it's just frustrating. The video will be out in February, but I'll be over it then, I hope. Hopefully I can get a good one on Facebook soon, because I've missed out on so much on Facebook recently as well, and it's just hard work recently. Not that I haven't got stuff, like, I'm not complaining. I missed some as well. Only 8 also, but 50p. Yeah, this was more than 8. So like, oh, it's just one of those things. One of those things. Can't go back in time, but I need about 20 people at the boot sales working for me because could you imagine? I got that. Would have been the icing on the cake. But I didn't. We did get some anime figures that Mum think might be some good, but we don't know. I don't know. I haven't looked at them. I'm like, okay, well, you didn't pay very much, so let's hope. If not, they'll go back to a boot sale. I want to sell at Shepperton again, but Mum wants to wait till we're here, and I'm like, we could do 3. We could sell at Shepperton, but like, she's like, no, I want to wait. I'm like, oh, whatever, Mum. She really thinks we're gonna make more than 200 at Weyhill. I really don't. I don't think we'll make more than 200 at Weyhill. We made 200 at one of the Shepperton ones that are coming up. I'm not going to tell you which one. You've got to work that out for yourself. I might sell at Shep soon. Have some Halloween bits still. Yeah, it would be worth it. I want to sell at Shepperton. But this weekend's wet. And the following weekend we're selling at Weyhill on the Sunday. Which is fine because my brother's going to be there as well. And so I'll be able to look round. And if Mum needs hand setting up or if people are getting annoying, she'll have my brother and kids there and stuff. But I still don't think I'm going to make the 200. She reckons we're going to make more than 200. I think we'll make about 150 there. Maybe 170 at a push. Weyhill, people are really cheap, stingy. Some of them. And unless it's really cheap, they're not interested. So yeah, I'm just a bit in my head about those dolls. And then the Sylvanian bundle, I missed out on Facebook. Only reason I missed out on it is Mum didn't think it was worth much, even though there was one family in there which would have made £125 and it was 85, but they would have taken reasonable offers. But it was gone by the time Mum had actually made her mind up. Which is a pain in the bum, because if I could drive, I would have just gone and got it, to be honest. I would have tried to find some others that direction to make it worth the fuel cost, but hey ho. So yeah, today's plan is getting the orders out, doing the sale video, doing the hauls, doing the photographing, doing the listing, and tidying my bedroom if I can get some tidying done. I've got to work out on 24 items I need to make up for the weekend because I failed the weekend. I did no listing since Thursday, which is really bad, but I just haven't had time because Thursday we were babysitting all day. And I love Maggie to bits. All she wanted to do was play games, which is really cute. And yeah, it was really good fun. I did have my computer and I managed to do a bit of listing, but not loads. And we went to a restaurant for dinner. We had some dinner and they played in the restaurant park afterwards for like an hour. Then we came home and we just played. And then we went home when Mum and Dad got home from work. Then Friday what was it do? Oh, garden centre with my auntie for her birthday. Then Saturday was boot sale. Saturday was boot sale. And then we did babysitting in the evening. Sunday boot sale, but we did quite a few boot sales. But yeah, I really want to get back to Shepperton. I haven't been since we last sold. Not because I haven't wanted to, but it's quite a long drive. And I love Shepperton because you have those rules in place for a reason. But what I don't like is when you have to stand in that queue for ages because if one person stands in the queue and then you come afterwards, they think you're pushing in when you're not. It's just I get so tired from standing. We take our folding chairs, but it's like I've got to like now nip these back to the car for all these people waiting, and I'm like, by the time I'm actually in, I'm tired from just waiting around in the queue. And yeah, if you need a toilet, they'll allow you to go to a toilet. You just can't buy it until you're let in. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's loads. Yeah, the thing I like about it is I love selling there. The reason I like selling is you don't get raided by anyone. no one can buy off each other. No sellers can buy off sellers. And those rules I like. But I just don't like standing around in a queue. I hate queuing. I'm like, I would rather be setting up the stall and having my eyes like, is there anything there? Anything there? Anything there? Like working out what row I'm going to go to first. Because, of course, I have mum there as well. I can decide which way I'm going to go first. Am I going to start in the middle? Am I going to start at the back? Am I going to start down the front? I can work it out in my head where I'm going to start. But at the moment, I don't know when I'm going to get there. They're hoping to finish around the end of September, early October. But I don't know if I'll get there again. I really hope so. Just one more shot before the end of the season. But like I said, next year, I think end of next year, once I've got my vehicle, I have a bit more freedom. And what I'm going to do is, obviously, when I'm selling, if I'm giving people carrier bags, I'm going to put a leaflet in the carrier bag. They'll either throw them away, which is fine, they can do, free country and all that, or if they're selling toys or stuff, or got toys to sell in the future, they may keep it. So I wish I was confident to have a little YouTube banner on my car that says, subscribe to Lucy's Car Pizza Loop. I'm just not that confident because obviously not everyone wants to be on camera and stuff. So yeah, but you can film there. The staff are friendly. They have the rules for no seller buying off seller, and 7:30 no the early birds come in. Is it 7:30? I think so, something like that. And they're really good at that rules. And they let you use the toilet if you need to. Maybe in the future when I'm a bit more confident, yeah. What about I buy toys t-shirt you can wear at the beach with your YouTube logo on the back? Yeah, that's an idea in the future. When I've got a little bit more confident. I'm still not 100% confidence yet. Like, I'm getting better. Like, these live streams are definitely helping. And I'm saying it more now with people say, what's your camera for? And I make YouTube videos. Even yesterday, I say I buy and resell, but I couldn't be bothered to pack this item. It was £8. It was like an Imaginext Power Ranger thing. It was about this tall. But then I say that, and then I buy a blooming iGeneration Vex, which is about this tall. And I'm like, why do I do it to myself? Your confidence has improved so much. You can see. Well done. I know it has got completely changed recently in the last few months. I'm definitely getting better. Now I'm filming at different venues. But yeah, I've definitely have seen a big change in my life. But yeah, I'm gonna have leaflets next year. I'm obviously hoping to be able to drive end of next year, beginning of 2027. I have an eye on a couple of cars, but obviously I've got to really push eBay. Got to get the shed set up, got to get all the little bits and bats done, and just get a little bit more organised so that I can take the next step in the business. Like I say, this year's step is a shed. Next year's step is driving lessons. The following year's step could be, like I said, advertising my channel, getting it out there a bit more. But yeah, next year is a busy year for me. I feel like 2020, is it 2026 next year? Yeah. It's going to be a change. There's going to be new routines, new videos, more content. Like I said, this month, obviously, I'm doing the shed videos. One's coming today at 6 p.m. from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, just showing you what has happened over the weekend. Then there'll be the one I'm filming today. We've got Monday, tomorrow. Today's Monday. Then the one I'm filming tomorrow, we've got Wednesday, so on, and then yeah, we've got like 21 days to go until the shed arrives. I'm keeping a very close eye on it, like on the Robert Dyer's email. They paid for that one, so that's a good sale. Let's see what these other ones are. I want to see if I can see what I paid. can't see what I paid. Doesn't tell me what I paid. So that came in the £165 bundle. Have I sold anything from that recently yet? I haven't listed most of that. 30, 16. It's not easy putting yourself out on camera. You're doing amazing. You should be really proud of you. Oh, thank you. That means a lot. Yeah. I used to have a channel. My first channel was called One Direction Rules the World, and it was a faceless channel. Then it got hacked. So that channel disappeared, but I was over like the day after it got hacked was it got hacked. Day after I got my first payment that I withdrew straight away, and then it got hacked. So then I invested in a good camera and did Lucy B's World, which is still up, but I don't upload to it. And then obviously stuff happened on that channel that just weren't good things. So I kind of left that channel to die a death, basically. And then obviously I started in lockdown seeing these YouTube resellers, aka Ricky, Car Boot Chris, Nick and Andrea, retro reselling. And I was like, hang on, I do this. Why can't I do that videos? And then I had to grow my confidence to film at boot sales. Obviously I had to get a GoPro, which came quite quickly, which was quite surprising. So yeah, it was a change for me, a big change, but it's definitely been worth it. I have seen a growth in myself as a content creator. Porky's discount. Hi all, hopes well. Hi, you've made it in time for the last 2 minutes. So yeah, like I said, this year's Q4 is going to be hectic. Got to try and get as much on as possible because, like I said, not all of this is going to fit in the shed, and I've got to like organise the shed in the office and get the leak repaired and all this stuff. I was going to check if I. How are you doing? What on watch hours, Lucy? I showed you a minute ago. Were you not paying attention? So this is my watch hours here. 3,511 watch hours. 1,016 subscribers, 3,500 watch hours. So not too far off now. Obviously, need the really good videos. Have you found since you're going live, subscribers have gone up quicker? Do I 40 hours? The only problem with me doing a 40-hour stream, I one wouldn't get anything done. Two, my mum would be about, and no offense, my mum does not like being on camera, and so yeah, at the moment I don't have the right place to do a 48-hour stream, but maybe when mum's having her operation I could do it one night, maybe, but I can't guarantee it because I won't get bugger all done. And also I've got to eat wee and poo, so yeah, I don't know if I could do a 48 hours at the moment. At least I could get some listing done, but undoable at the moment, but maybe in the future. Because it might be more like a 24 hours. Less than 24 hours, might be 10 to like 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. or something. I just wouldn't get everything done. That's the thing. Like right now, I've got nothing done. I've just talked and talked and talked and talked and talked. So that's fun, isn't it? So yeah, we're coming to the last few minutes. So before I do go, next week there will be a Lego giveaway. I'm gonna go and purchase a Lego advent calendar. If you go and follow me on Instagram and vote which one you want it to be, it'll either be Star Wars, Frozen, Disney, or Lego Friends or Harry Potter. I don't know, it's there. 3,100. So what's that? Take 4,000. Take away 3,511. 489. 489. So just go and play my car boot playlist on in the background while you're at work today, and might get there by the end of next week. Obviously, I'm on the wind up, guys. Only watch if you really want to and enjoy them. Obviously, Shepton video came out yesterday where I got the wolf and saw James. I think that's one of the last time I saw you, James. Haven't seen you for a while, actually. Because every time I've been to the Shepton one, you haven't been there. And every time you've been at somewhere, I didn't go. So, yeah. Thank you all for joining in today. Hope you have an amazing week. I don't know if there'll be another live this week or not, because Mum's around quite a lot, and again, she doesn't like being on camera, etc., etc. Have a good day. Let's go and find some bolos, and I will see you. If I don't see you before, I will see you next Monday. Cheers.